Hi, my name is Abby Carr, and I've been coming to Temple Sinai for as long as I can remember, give or take 40 years. Judaism and Temple Sinai have always been important to me because I grew up with parents who loved being Jewish and who were very involved at the synagogue. They made it a priority to pass along their love of Judaism to my brother and me. But a love of Judaism doesn't always translate to being outwardly observant or attending shul every Shabbos. It's different for everyone. For me, over the past 20 years, it's meant keeping kosher to some extent, lighting Shabbos candles, and attending shul on high holidays. I wanted to give that background before jumping into what's changed for me. We just marked 1 year since my mom passed away. I was left with an immediate and overwhelming sense of emptiness. But I had my dad and my brother, and also the structure and guidelines of Judaism, which I knew existed but didn't really know much about. I was familiar with some aspects of Shiva, but I didn't really know the rules of Shloshim and what was involved in mourning the loss of a parent. What I did know is that I wanted to learn these rules and to honor my mom as fully as possible in a way that felt most right to me and that I thought would feel right to her. So I began attending daily minyan, morning and night, to be able to say the Mourner's Kaddish. As you may know, the Mourner's Kaddish does not talk about losing a loved one or mourning that loss or how to get through it. The Mourner's Kaddish is all about praising God's great name. It's a wonderfully interesting concept, but also can be difficult to embrace when struggling with the loss of a loved one, and with thoughts about what role God might have played in that loss. But Judaism is clever, because as mourners, we can only recite the Mourner's Kaddish when we have a minyan. We have to say this prayer every day, praising God no matter how alone and sad we might feel, but we can't say it without 9 others being present with us. It's pretty brilliant. With a built-in community to ensure that we aren't alone during our time of mourning, it becomes a bit easier to praise God. In fact, it becomes a bit easier to start the day, to end the day, and to get through the hours in between. Even with the past year of COVID-related social distancing and isolation, the Temple Sinai Minyan thrived on Zoom. And happily, Morning Minyan has now returned to being in person. I am so thankful to have such caring individuals by my side as I mourn, even if by my side meant a tile next to me on the iPad screen for many months. For a full year, this group has seen me smile, laugh, and cry on a daily basis. I affectionately refer to them as my Minyan friends, and I always look forward to seeing them saying good morning. There's a day and being part of a community. The Minyan is sort of like an extended family. I have felt included and supported from day one, and feeling included and supported is pretty much what I have needed since day one. For those of you who have attended Minyan to say Kaddish daily, you probably understand all of this. For anyone else, take comfort in knowing that Temple Sinai's Minyan is here for you, for us, and that we have a very special community here. Thank you for letting me share with you, and an extra thank you to my Minyan friends for being with me each day. Happy Hanukkah to everybody.